Greetings everybody, Okami Games Online. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages. Last time, we hit the Goron minigames and we got some weird keys which appear to be to this. In this episode, we're going to use the mermaid key we have, not the old mermaid key, and let's enter here. Welcome to level 6, Mermaid's Cave. This level has actually pretty creative stuff. We want to start here in the past because there is a bombed wall here, but this wall is cracked. It looks like it can be broken. But the cool thing is if you go to the present, this will not be a bombable wall. But if you bomb it here, and you go back to the present, then that wall will be open. It's a really cool gimmick. Yeah, I really like it. But anyways, moving on through here, we have these guys, which shouldn't be anything too difficult. And we have a puzzle here, which, again, we've seen this before. Just jump over that, kill as many enemies as you can before they disappear. Rinse and repeat until all these guys are dead. Ah. Gonna be inconvenient for me. There we go. Doing that, we have the compass now, so already going pretty quickly. Let's see what else there is for us to do. Probably up here. Well, there's a locked door here, which we'll be going to later on. Alright. We want to attack you. Now we want our seed shooter, because these guys, you need to shoot with ember seeds. They act very much like the bob-ombs in Link's Awakening. But otherwise, they're really nothing new if you played Link's Awakening. And this room, well, you can hear there's a key in this room for starters. So let's go ahead and kill these guys. Treasure chest appears. And small key. So now the next thing I want to do is... Sorry. I've been trying to fight off a bit of a sore throat. But the next thing we want to do is, let's open up this door now that we have a small key. This room can be a bit annoying. Well, not in fact annoying, but it's one of the more time-consuming rooms. You gotta leave a block there with the Canadian Samaria. And I like how I say this room is time-consuming. It's really not that time-consuming. We gotta push this block around. I guess the most annoying thing here is the whiz rope, which whiz ropes are naturally annoying. Also, that was dumb. Let's go over here. And there's not really much we can do here, actually. Well, not yet, anyways. This is actually the route to the boss, but there's one thing we need to do here. Remember that gimmick I was talking about at the very start of the dungeon, where you have to bomb a wall in the past, and it'll be there in the present? You gotta do that same thing here. Again, really clever, and I really like it. Now that's done, I think we can go back to the present if we want to, but there's one other door that we bumped. Well, do we want to go there? Nah, we'll take out the present part of this first. Because, well, you'll see what a bit later. Let's go ahead and leave. And we went to exit out. And let's go ahead and play the tune of Currents. Alright. Back here in the present time, let's go ahead and enter here, and use the old mermaid key to get in here. Back in Mermaid's Cave, this time in the present. Interesting touch, these are the same statues we saw, only they're kind of rusted. I couldn't tell what they were at first, but when I replayed this game, I noticed that they're the same statue, except this one looks a lot, well, older. So, uh-oh. And in addition to that, I have the feeling... Oh, wow. Well, that happened. I was not paying attention to my health at all, and it cost me. Totally smart. But one interesting thing that I'm pretty sure is true is the two mermaid keys we got. The old mermaid key and the mermaid key. I'm pretty sure they're actually the same key. just from 2 different times. Again, very interesting touch. Anyways, there's nothing we can do here, at least not yet, because we don't have a key. So I have to come back to this room. So I went to this room for nothing, and I died for nothing. That's always the worst feeling in the world, is when you die for nothing. Which, this time it would actually make sense. Dying for nothing would be a pretty bad feeling. We have a bunch of ropes in the area. Nothing we can't handle. Alright, there's something over there, but I don't really care what's over there. Not this time, anyways. Let's go this way. And we have another switch. I'm also running low on Ember Seeds. That's not what I want to see. You can see how the switch works, basically. We want to hit it, the pits will rearrange themselves, and we can get to where we need to go. Will one of these please contain Ember Seeds, because I only have 9 left. Alright, at least I got some. This room, though, this is one of the few reasons you will use Scent Seeds. Place one down, all the monsters will get attracted to it, and small key. Even if it's the only time we use Scent Seeds, I really do like the puzzle that they gave us for that. And that was dumb. You know what? Why am I using Ember Seeds? Equip myself with a different seeds, that way I'm not wasting my Ember Seeds, because Ember Seeds are really something I don't have many of, so I should save them for when I need them. Anyways, let's just keep going through this dungeon. And this room might look a bit familiar. This is the present time version of the room that we saw before. The room that we bombed the second hole in. Part I want without preferably being taken to the start of the dungeon. Alright, what's up here? We have one of these puzzles, which, well, you get the idea. Let's go this way. What is over here? Does not look like we can do anything to get over there. Not yet, anyways. There's a Gibdo here who I really think should die. And now we have to go through all of this again. Not a fun time. Alright, now we can go this way. And let's see what's over here. Hopefully something useful. Alright, go up here. Well, it's a treasure chest, which contains a small key. You might have noticed that the tune didn't play for there being a small key. That's because the compass and dungeon map we had to get in the past is different from the compass and dungeon map we get in the present. Again, really nice touch. Because, like, the dungeon map would not serve, from the past, would not serve as much purpose in the present, since this dungeon has a different layout in the present. Really nice touch, game, but anyways, let's see what's over here. And I think we're actually en route to the mini-boss. But I'll take on the mini-boss, but once we get past the mini-boss, there really isn't much else we need to do, which I guess I have an idea of how I will go about with this dungeon. But anyways, I am Vire, Varen's loyal henchman. I heard someone was trying to stop Varen, so I came here. But it's just some kid. Fine, I can handle you. Starting off this battle against Vire. Ouch, pesky kid, take this. Pretty straightforward, you want to keep hitting him, but there is an interesting thing about Vire, which we'll probably cover in the post-game. Bully, that's it, I'm serious. But the idea of this fight is he will run from you a lot. So, just keep charging at him, and eventually, it might take some time though. I said it might take some time, but if I hit him... come on! Come on! There. Fine. Goodbye. I'm gonna attack these two, and... ouch! I paid for my overconfidence. But I'll report this to Varen. Yahaha! You'll notice that unlike the other mini-bosses, he actually doesn't die. Actually, I don't want to come here yet. I want to say this is the last thing we do in this dungeon. Because there's still other things we can explore. And those are things I do want to explore. But you might notice that Vire didn't die. There's actually a reason for this, and we'll probably be getting into that reason later on. By later on, I mean post-game. Because there will be bonus episodes, just saying that right now. Which, well, it'll make more sense when we get to that point, but in the meantime, is there nothing we can really do on this side. So, let's go ahead and use that. Is there anything here? Oh, actually, I think I know what I have to do. I think we actually, excuse me. I think it's mainly for, like, other stuff that we don't actually need, so we'll just go ahead and finish up with this, because we're almost done with the present side of this dungeon. Let's go ahead and take the warp. We're going to need our switch hook, which we already have equipped, and our bombs. Because we are about to get the dungeon item. What we need to do is we need to time this perfectly, so it blows that up. We can use our switch hook, and you got a mermaid suit. Now you can swim in deep waters. Press the D-pad to swim, B to dive, and A to use items. This will give us access to many new areas. Don't believe me? Well, let's see what it gives us access to. So this deep water, if we just have the Zora's flippers, we cannot swim in it. But since we have the mermaid's tail, we can swim in it. We can move much faster, but we have to keep tapping the D-pad to swim. But even more interestingly, if we dive, there is a whole new area under here where we get a ring, but this is something you're going to want to keep in mind. Any sort of super deep water like this, or like the sea water, that is actually areas we can dive in. I missed a maple encounter. Oh well. Not the worst thing in the world. Let's just head back to the past and back into the dungeon. Alright, back in Mermaid's Cave. There is something that we saw in the present, which we did not take advantage of, which, that's because we left one puzzle unsolved here, at least for now. Which will go ahead and show off what that puzzle was, because, you know. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run. Alright. Oh, hi, buddy. Go away, go away. This puzzle. If we go over here, we can hit these things. Oh, but you have to hit them in a certain order, which... Ah, I was one short, of course. Of course. Alright, I gotta get used to tapping the button to move quickly. Alright, at least I have some more Ember Seeds. That's gonna take some getting used to. Alright. Shoot that. Shoot that. Shoot that. Shoot that. This area is going to open up to us, which will also open up a new area to us in the present, which I'm not going to bother going to because you don't have to. But we have deep water once again. You know what that means? Let's see what we can explore down here. Ow. Well, that was smart of me, wasn't it? Alright, give me health. I need to make up for stupidity. Alright. Let's just keep moving. You can use whatever item is in your A slot, though, while you're underwater now. So I can use my sword or whatever I equip to my A slot. Because the B slot's going to be used for resurfacing, basically. But what is this way, anyways? Hopefully something worth my time. These pits you can fall down, though, despite the fact you're swimming. But they're... well, we'll probably see that later. There's a key in here, which must be in that treasure chest. Yep, small key. Well, now we have to swim back out of here, which... if I had a way to teleport back to the start of the dungeon, that would be handy, but oh well. So be it. I'll actually just swim back normally. But we are nearing the end of the dungeon, even if we don't have the boss key. I do believe it is actually very close to where the boss door is, or at least on the way. So, that's nice. Alright, let's just go ahead and resurface. And let's start making our way to where the boss key is. Which, we need to go over here. We want to keep going, because... yeah, there's the dungeon map. Let's see what this is like. 2-floor dungeon, except the majority of the basement first floor, by which I mean I think all of the basement first floor, is just swimming. Which is probably one of the few times in video games where I personally look forward to swimming. Because swimming controls, they can take time to get used to, but it feels so good to start swimming around very quickly, especially when you get used to the controls. But enough about that. Let's keep moving. I'm gonna go this way. And you can go die, because you are not wanted here. We have to go through the same puzzle we had to go through before. I'll equip the rock sphere, because that's the next item I'm going to need. Just go and get rid of these pots. Collect the heart, which... I would say it's nice, but the boss really is not difficult at all. Like, not even an exaggeration. The boss is super easy. But you'll see that when we get to that. Which, speaking of bosses, one thing I do want to correct is the fourth boss. I said that the boss was Patra. I want to correct that. It is actually not Patra. It is actually called Eyesore. Yeah, it might be a minor detail, but I still wanted to correct it. Anyways, right here, they're just really throwing us for a loop. Literally. But anyways, berry is nice. I will gladly take. There's also deep water here, and we're actually very close to the boss. Let's drop down into the deep water here. And time to get swimming once again. Let's see what there is to explore this time. Oh god. What the hell? At least we can swim against the current. And it's actually not that difficult to do so. Let's take out those ropes. Swim on over here. And puzzle time. Remember I said before we can use our A slot? Well, did you think that only applied to the sword? You can also use our switch hook. So, we have 5 of these weird diamond things. Or, we have 5 of... I think I said we have 5 of them. I meant to say we have 6 of them. Which, if I said, originally said we have 6 of them, then I'm gonna feel very dumb. But in any case, very straightforward puzzle here. It's a switch hook puzzle, what else is there to say? I'm gonna do that, and do that. Treasure chest appears, inside is another small key, which I think I'm gonna have one small key at the very end of the dungeon, because I think I will actually have a spare. Unless I forgot to do something in this dungeon. No, I didn't. Because what we want to do, at least I think... What? Oh... Sorry, just trying to look at the dungeon. Just seeing stuff. Alright. What is in here? Excuse me? Money? Wait. Well, we've explored all of this dungeon then, and still no sign of the boss key. Meaning we're gonna have some backtracking, so... Back to the start of the dungeon. And I did not mean to hit save and continue, I meant to hit save and quit. Also, 2 deaths, how shameful. Alright. There's a treasure chest just to the right here. Actually, no, I think I know where the boss key is now. And this episode's actually probably gonna go on for a bit longer because I want to get through this dungeon. Prove I'm not completely stupid, only mostly stupid. But now I think I know where the key is. I think we need to actually head back to the present. I think that's where the boss key is, in the present time. Because, as you might recall, I said before, there was a puzzle that I was going to skip over because I didn't think it was for anything important. That something I didn't think was important is apparently the boss key. Uh-oh. You go away. Uh-oh. Go away. I probably could have just used my Pegasus seeds to run away from them. But in any case, let's actually not be stupid this time. I hear that's a smart thing to do from time to time. But yes, if we go... Well, I might need this. If we go here, in case we completed that puzzle, there's more area. And in here is the compass. We can head downstairs. So I think we should just do this. Maybe there'll be something here of interest. Hint, it might be the boss key. I'm not sure. The jury's out on that one. Yep. Well, that's great. So in which case, I guess we're not going to be finishing the dungeon in this episode. This is actually kind of surprising. I thought we would actually be able to finish the dungeon, but my impatience got the best of me. So, in which case, next time on The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages, we're going to finish up with the Mermaid's Cave, and well, we're going to see what we can do afterwards. See you guys then.